begins with breaking news.
The man in jail anytime soon. Michael Dunn's attorney argued today in front of a judge for not being allowed free on bond.
And Action News just learned that a judge is delaying that decision until next month. Dunn is charged with shooting and killing Jordan Davis at an outside gas station in an argument over loud music. Dunn has been in jail since the shooting late last year. He says he had to shoot the teen. Action News has breaking coverage. Begin with Action News, NOEL, MCLAREN, and NOEL. An extremely emotional day for both sides in that courtroom so far.
Absolutely. For Jordan's parents, who are still struggling with the loss of their son, and for Dunn's parents, who drove all the way up from South Florida to try and get their son out of jail. Michael Dunn entered the courtroom with a slight grin on his face. Father of the teen allegedly killed Jordan Davis glared back at him. Among 8 supporters present to prove that Dunn should be released on bond were Dunn's parents. They claimed he'd be paying for his bond, even though they are of little means. They also assured the court they'd make sure they wouldn't have their son flee.
No, I wouldn't, and Mike would never do that.
But Jordan Davis's parents said Dunn's release would be painful for them.
It just adds insult. It absolutely does insult to the wounds that have already been inflicted.
They also claim that it would pose a danger to the community.
I'm just amazed that he could even try to get bail. I mean, there's no way in the world in my heart that I would think that the court system would allow someone that would be that reckless to shoot so many shots into a vehicle at a gas station that they would allow him to be back in society.
Dunn's attorney argued that his family would be willing to pay for a GPS ankle bracelet to track Dunn's whereabouts and ensure that he would remain on house arrest. Still, it's little consolation for the Davis family.
The fact that Dunn was just so reckless in his actions, just the things that we've learned about the case since Jordan's killing makes us very concerned about his frame of mind, his train of thought, his emotional, his mental status.
Now, as mentioned, no decision was made today, so Dunn remains behind bars. His next pretrial date is set for Tuesday, April 9th. For now, we are live downtown. NOEL McLaren, CBS 47 Action News.
Well, thanks. This case has dragged on for months, and now it will be even longer before we know whether Michael Dunn out bond.
Action News, Amanda Warford continues our breaking team coverage now. Amanda, even just frustrated with the way things are going so far.
That's right. Judge Bash has decided to wait just another couple of days before she decides anything about Dunn's bond. She said she is very frustrated with how long it has taken the case to progress this week. She asked both the state and the defense today why they haven't completed any depositions so far, because it has been 4 months since Michael Dunn was arrested. His attorneys told her that they were actually worried to move forward because they didn't want the state to penalize them in any way. And I did speak with local criminal defense attorney Janet Johnson about Judge Bass's reaction to that claim.
Just to light a fire to get something going. You know, right now we're still arguing whether he gets out or not. So the point of this motion today, it had nothing to do with resolving the case. It was really just about setting a bond. And I think saying, you know, I'm going to give you the time, and it took several hours. She obviously gave him the time, but now let's move forward.
She'll on basis she did say back which she'll set crowd free. We're live from downtown. Amanda Warford, CBS 47 Action News.
And Action News will be inside the courtroom at his next hearing, and we'll let you know if he's released on with coverage you can count on the air and online at